Oh man, I'm so glad to be here. This has been such a one heck of a journey that both of us have gone through, and and I feel so bad for Lyn and her family, what they've gone through. I'm not worried about me, but I'm more worried about what my family went through. But of course, Lyn has gone through 10 times what we have gone through. But and people, one of the funniest things is when I was supportive of Ross to my attorneys, they said, "Why are you supportive of a guy that tried to kill you?" And I immediately snapped back and I said, "How do you know that he tried to have me killed? You're just going by what the government tells you." He goes, "But I still don't believe." And I said, I don't believe it. I've been given so many different versions that I can't believe anything that the government tells me. So all of it goes out the window.
So the question is, and I asked you that before, is when Ross gets out, will you be afraid for your life or at all?
Absolutely not. I hope one day we can get together, and you know what? I bet you we'll become friends.
I bet you will too.
And what's ironic, the people who I am afraid of are the government agents that are still in prison. Carl Force gets out next October, and trust me, I have that date written on my calendar, and I am a million times more scared. Is that the right way to say it? More scared of him getting out than. Well, I'm not even scared for Ross at all. I mean, at a level 0 of Ross, and 1,000,000 would be for these agents.
So, can we hear from your wife off camera? How do you feel about it?
I would love to meet him in person.
Yeah.
And hopefully soon.
Yeah.
When he gets out soon.
My wife feels
But
this.
she's not afraid either.
No,
So
not afraid at all.
And this is how many times in the history of crime has there been the alleged victim of someone who planned their murder saying these things? It's because it's not true. And if he was smeared, he wasn't brought to trial. The charges were never put before a jury. They were used against him in his sentencing, and then the other indictment where they existed has been dropped and dismissed with prejudice.
Which means it can never be brought back.
Right. So they're gone, but they did their damage.
Yep. That was their goal.
This.
No, the government has an agenda. Before all this happened, when I saw a cop, most of them were nice. I trusted the government. The government, they're there to protect us. But after this, I have a totally different perspective. I don't believe everything I read anymore. I don't believe everything I see on TV anymore or on the news, and I definitely don't trust government. And it sucks to say that, but it is totally the truth.
And I had the same experience where, I was a patriotic person. I thought we're going to trial, we will get justice, we will get truth. Prosecutors take an oath to do that. And I was totally disillusioned. I am the same way. I do not trust that we have a fair justice system, that we have a fair trial system at all, and that I can believe what the government says.
Yeah. And in my case, I was going to take it to trial because it was so full of holes, but my attorney said, you know what they're going to do? They're going to stack charge after charge after charge after charge after charge, and they're going to bury you, and they're going to find one or two, no matter what you do, they will find you guilty. So it's better to plead guilty. I pled guilty to something that I was not even close guilty of.
Many people do.
And they threatened our family.
Yes.
They threatened to go through all of our family.
They threatened
taxes.
The IRS threatened me.
Our kids.
Yes. It was a scared / threatening situation.
Well, they were saying you're going to pay the trial tax, and this is exactly what Ross paid. He went to trial. He used his God-given, country-given right.
Everybody deserves a free trial.
He was punished, and he was given double life plus 40 years for all nonviolent charges. First-time offender. Come on. And then,
El Chapo only got
half of that.
Half of that, and he he killed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people. Where is the justice? It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, I get really emotional about this.
And it puts us all in peril because it actually creates a precedent for other people being sentenced.
And besides, even if you look at what he admits that he did, a freaking website. Come on, it's a website. He didn't organize all these things.
And you know because you were an administrator.
I was an administrator. I saw what was going on, and it was a platform. It was. I'm getting too worked up.
I don't know if there's ever been a sentence for something that was done on a computer like this.
I've never heard of one.
It's a terrible waste of taxpayer money to keep us protected from someone who's totally peaceful, no history of violence whatsoever, in fact, quite the opposite, a very good, compassionate person. Look, he even says, I regret it. I made mistakes. He was young. He was 26 years old, all about freedom, all about free markets. We all make mistakes when we're in our 20s. We don't pay the rest of our lives.
And the other thing about Ross, he is such a smart individual. I mean, having a master's degree, obviously he could probably have his PhD, he probably could have multiple PhDs, and to have him rot away in prison is something that it will hurt all of us. He could be out doing good with his intelligence.
Right.
I mean, that's just one angle that I've seen.
And that's what he really wants to do more than anything, is to pay back and get out and make a contribution.
Yeah.
Well, Curtis, I want to say to you and to your wife that thank you for your support.
Oh,
You know, it's not easy for you to step out and do this, and it means a lot. I think it changes a lot of people's minds.
You don't have to thank me. It's something that I have to do. When I see a wrong, it has to be a right. It has to be undone somehow.
Yeah.
And whatever I can do to undo the unjust, I will.
Thank you.
So, no, thank you.